Senator Josh Hawley said, "It's time to bury Republican Party and build something new." Well, I don't know about burying it, but I've been saying for years now that the establishment, rhinos that really don't care anything about the people, about the grassroots efforts that's been putting in, they don't care about any of that stuff. Those people definitely have to go. But before we get started, go ahead, hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Now, when you hit that alarm bell, you can change it from personal to all. That way, you get all notifications from when I'm putting out stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. And there's also a link to my Instagram where I put out even more news throughout the day. All right, let's talk about this news. After a highly disappointing performance in the midterm elections, Senator Josh Hawley said it's time to bury the old Republican Party and, quote, build something new. Although Republicans had a good chance of capturing the Senate, it now appears as though they could end up losing a seat following defeats in Arizona and Nevada, with the runoff in Georgia to follow next month. Uh, they are also only set to win the House with a slim majority, far from the relatively easy win predicted, as forecast of a red wave completely failed to materialize. I got some thoughts on that, but of course I can't really say it here. But Senator Josh Hawley reacted to the outcome by calling for massive reform. Quote, "The old party is dead. Time to bury it. Build something new," Hawley tweeted in response to Republican Adam Laxalt losing the Nevada Senate race to Senator Catherine Cortez Mastos. But, I mean, what you expect? We still have the same rules that they came up with in 2020, some of the same laws and regulations that a lot of people say gave advantage to Democrats. When you didn't change any of that, what you expect was going to happen? But Hawley's demand for change arrives after he indicated he would not support Senator Mitch McConnell for Senate GOP leadership. And I definitely agree with that. McConnell is one of the rhinos. He's one of the people that has to go. He's part of the old establishment. But, quote, I don't imagine I will know. I don't imagine I will know, Hawley said, adding, "I'm not sure if any other senator will run or not. Nobody indicated they would, but my view is that we need new leadership in that position." Hawley has been vocal on a number of advocacy issues that the Republican establishment has largely ignored, including breaking up big tech, calling for the U.S. to withdraw from the WTO, and creating tax credits for working class families. Meanwhile, President Trump is still set to announce his run for presidency in 2024 this week, despite many Republicans blaming his interventions for the poor midterm performance. And I don't really blame Trump for that. I blame, again, the establishment for that. Former Trump advisor Jason Miller says the billionaire will ignore calls for him to delay the announcement. Quote, "President Trump is going to announce on Tuesday that he's running for president, and it's going to be a very professional, very buttoned-up announcement," said Mr. Miller. Miller says Trump told him while playing golf, quote, "Of course I'm running. I'm going to do this. I want to make sure people know that I'm fired up." So I guess we'll find out Tuesday, hopefully by Tuesday, if Trump will run or not. I personally think I hope he does run. A lot of people have been throwing out DeSantis. A lot of establishment people are behind DeSantis. That got me kind of wondering, okay, what is really going on with DeSantis? I love actually a lot of his policies in he's doing in Florida, but a lot of the establishment is backing him. It got me wondering, is there something that I'm missing here with DeSantis? But I really don't know. I'm not really making any major statements about that right now. As of right now, I do support DeSantis for what he's doing and stuff in Florida. But ultimately, I think Trump needs to run again. I think he's the only one that can really go in and bash up this swamp. And hopefully, if he is reelected, hopefully he don't bring in the same people that was actually against him during his first term. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace. Oh,